Valentina Pakyntein from the Khasi in northwest India. She does research on her own indigenous matriarchal society, especially on the Jaintia, where she originated from. And her title of her speech is Khasi Matriarchal Social Structure, Tradition and Incessancy. We welcome Valentina.
Can I close this? Oh, yes. I hope I can try this one. I think then maybe you will just
continue now.
It's not crossing, you know.
No,
It's okay. It's okay. I just speak like
just
that.
click
You know?
continue. We can also turn it off. Here,
Yeah.
just turn this off.
Oh, I have not closed the thing.
Do you want to use it?
I'm going to talk about Khasi matrilineality, the tradition and the continuity of the tradition.
We need to
Oh, you
use
cannot hear me?
both mics.
Okay. I'm going to talk on the Khasi matrilineality, tradition, and the continuity of the tradition. So for this presentation, I'll split it into 4 parts. First part is it's just an introduction about the term matrilineality, matriarchy, etc., which I will skip because most of us we are aware about that. The second part I'll talk about the tradition of the Khasi. The third part will be about the change that has, crept into the society, and the last part will be the Khasi society as of now, and what are the emerging issues in the society at present. So these are the 4 points. I hope I'll be able to do it. The Khasis, please don't mind Haiti, are located in the northeastern part of India. Northeastern part of India. And they are one of the many matriarchal societies in the world. In fact, one of the anthropologists in quite some time back, he listed about 537 matrilineal societies around the world. And Khasis is one of those matrilineal society that still practice their matrilineality till date. So we know that, it is anthropologists only who have coined the term, who have used the term matriarchy, and they have developed theories relating to matriarchy, stating that matriarchal societies are societies with lower level of economy. The more you progress, then you will go towards patriarchy. Okay, that is what they but this theory, of course, even within anthropology also, this theory was rejected. And with the feminist movement, they are trying to redefine, and very good that now, especially with the modern matriarchal studies of Haiti, we are still trying to redefine what is matriarchy. But what I felt, because being an anthropologist, I felt that we should be very clear about the terms. If you're trying to understand this whole concept of matriarchy, there are 2 terms which I'm always, it annoyed me. Every time I type out something, I do my work, they'll say that this term is not there in the computer, something like that. These 2 terms are what, if you look into any dictionary, patronymic, which means you take the name from the father, and parsimony. It is very much there in the dictionary. But if you write matronymic and, parsimony, these are not there. But I insist I keep on, doing that, because this is exactly what we take the name, because I'm a Khasi myself, we take the name from the mother. So we write, it is a matronymic system, I call it. So we should be concerned with all these. Now, okay, coming back to this, another thing which anthropologists, they did. This, there are two approaches to the study of matriarchal societies. One is the disintegration theory, and one is the resilient theory. The disintegration theory believed that when capitalism crept in, then these societies, they cannot sustain themselves anymore, and they will just, perish. They will just turn into patrilineal society. But the local scholars, these are you have 3-4 of them, who, if any of you have read that book by Harold Schneider and Kathleen Guff, 3-4 of them, 5 of them, they have propagated this concept. But it was the local scholars, Carla Powey, then Elizabeth Colson, then who work on their own communities in Africa, and it was Lila Dubé, though she did not work on her own communities, but she worked on the matrilineal society in Lakshadweep Island. She contradicted this. These are the people who started contradicting, and they come up with this theory that matrilineality or matrilineality have its own way to resist, capitalism. That is how it goes, the theory. Can I have a glass of water, please? Okay, coming to the traditional social organization of the Khasi, see, from where to start, when you come about this. When I'll just talk about two things when it comes to their traditional social structure or social organization. We'll talk about the descent, that is the, thank you. We'll talk about the continuation of the line, from mother to daughter, that is descent, we call it. And another one is about the inheritance of property from mother to daughter. So the Khasi, they practice both these, female descent. And each clan, because Khasi also, the basic unit in Khasi society is the clan. And each clan trace their root to a common ancestress, or it could be 2-3 sisters, ancestresses. Okay? But the name of the, generally they'll say, the ancestor, but no, you cannot really find any real name of the ancestor. Personal name of the ancestor. But when it comes to the female ancestors, even their name could be, even if they were long ago, we don't know how long ago, their name could be traced out. So, see, since Khasi, they practice this matrilineality, the line passing from the female, suppose what will happen if a male marry a woman who is from a patriarchal society? Because we live in close proximity with the other people who are patriarchal. So in our society, they have a system where they incorporate the descendants of the woman who is not a Khasi, into the Khasi fold, into the Khasi group. Not only because they want to include them, but also because of certain rites and rituals pertaining to, which would amount to some kind of violation of the clan, So when a Khasi man marry a non-Khasi woman, the children will take, maybe they'll start a new clan name. This is a new system which was there from before. Right from the from time immemorial, we can say. And since Khasi, they practice, now I'm coming to another point. I'll talk a bit about the economy. Khasi were slash and burn cultivators not long ago. These modern economy, of all these that come hardly 150 years ago to us, but they were just horticultural people. And for people who are horticultural or agricultural, agrarian, land is very important. And land is usually owned by the community or by the